family found out my grandpa has a secret room in his house that nobody knew about for 35 years, and what was inside made my grandma leave the room. Grandpa died in January, 92 years old, lived in the same house since 1989. We knew every corner of that house. The kitchen where Grandma made pancakes, the living room where Grandpa fell asleep watching golf, the basement where we played as kids. We knew that house the way you know your own body, completely, without question. Found a seam behind a shelf, behind 35 years of paint. There was a door, a real door with a real handle, painted over so many times it had become part of the wall. He pried it open. Behind the wall was a room, maybe 10 by 12 feet. It had electricity, a lamp, a desk, a chair, and it was full. The walls were covered in paintings, dozens of them, oil paintings, watercolors, sketches, landscapes, portraits, still lifes. This man sat through every family dinner, every holiday, every Sunday afternoon, and never once mentioned that he was an artist. We knew him as a retired electrician who liked golf and black coffee and fell asleep in his recliner by 7:30. We did not know he was spending his mornings in a hidden room creating art that would make you cry. There were hundreds of pieces, stacked against walls, stored in handmade wooden slots he'd built to keep them organized. Some were dated. It was one of my brother's wedding, one of my daughter's first birthday, moments he witnessed and then quietly went downstairs and turned into art without telling a single person. There was an entire series of my grandma, at least 20 paintings of her, at different ages, in different rooms, cooking, reading, sleeping. One of her standing at the kitchen window looking out at the snow. In every single one, the light on her face was soft and warm and deliberate. He painted her the way he saw her. She said, "He never told me." Private conversation between a man and a canvas in a room no one was supposed to find. My uncle wants to display the paintings. My mom wants to keep them private. My grandma hasn't said what she wants. She just goes to the house sometimes and sits in the room, alone with the paintings with him. The garden portrait hangs in her bedroom now. She put it across from the bed so it's the first thing she sees every morning. He never told her, but he showed her every brushstroke.